staying at the Vipassana Centre here in Pomona, being of service to the property and to the people the students who have come to sit the courses. I've done a variety of jobs here, including cooking and gardening, cleaning, all sorts of things. I even rang the gong today to signal the meditation and food times. Yeah, I sat my first Vipassana 2 weeks ago, and one of the most difficult things I've done. Felt like climbing an endless mountain the whole way, but yeah, it really helped me to process and let go of a lot of things and be present with my current version of myself. When I got here, I sat in the hall and thought, what on earth am I doing here? I can't believe so many people I love have sat through 10 days of this. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I kept on going and committed to the discipline and routine, and I made it through, and I'm really, really glad I did. The last day felt incredibly liberating, quite confronting at first to be able to talk to people and to come back to the self that I was, the human outside of sitting with myself in silence for 10 days. But the euphoria I felt and the way that life felt so sparkly was unbelievable. I felt like I had extra power and that I was melting with sparkles through my body and that I was ready for anything. This has been my home for 2 years now, this beautiful van of mine. I'm really grateful for the freedom it's brought me, being able to move across Australia up and down the east coast and have a bedroom everywhere I go. I had dreamt of travelling the world after I finished my degree, and I quit my job in preparation to do so. But then when lockdown arrived, I figured my only option was to travel Australia. So I bought a van, and when the border closure was announced, I decided to leave Victoria and escaped an hour before the border closed, and made it into New South Wales just in time to travel the east coast and have some adventures that I could never have imagined. The first 6 months or so of living in a van were quite challenging, confronting days. I often questioned what I was doing, and it felt really vulnerable to be by myself in the back of a vehicle, sleeping in random car parks and streets, and not really having a direction in life, not really having a purpose, and just trusting that what I was doing would somehow evolve into something beautiful and magical. Many magical days spent at the beach or spent hiking by myself, though it also felt a little bit empty and lonely, and I could only trust that I would find the right people that resonated along the way, which happened. I found the most beautiful community of people on the road, so many magical humans, all different journeys of life. There's been a few nights along the way that I've received knocks at my door. That's been quite disturbing, to wake up at 2 AM hearing a knock and not knowing who it is. Yeah, a few times the police have come because I've been sleeping in places that I am supposedly not meant to, though I feel that everywhere is my land. It's all public land, so why can't I not camp and live wherever I feel? Why isn't the earth my home? I'm not sure where I'm headed next. I have really unconfirmed plans, just a whole lot of dreams that could take me in any direction. Would love to return to far North Queensland for the winter. The wild and free tropics is a place I feel really at home. I'm questioning if maybe stability or some kind of contrast to the life I've been living for the last couple of years would serve me. The Vipassana course I sat showed me that discipline and routine really could bring me great things, that kind of commitment brought liberation at the end of the day, and I guess freedom is what this journey I've been on what I've been seeking on this journey. So perhaps at some point change could occur and I might settle again. Let's see. That's what Queensland winter is like. I'm so grateful to be here in the warmth. There's mostly tea and things like that here. Sometimes fruit, and then underneath I have an array of spices. Yeah, I made these baskets in far North Queensland out of some vines that were growing in the jungle. Yeah, really beautiful to have such a meditative craft, to go around and around and around in circles and create something practical that I could use for storage in my home. This is my little fridge run by the solar panels on the roof. Yeah, so it's really nice to be able to have leftovers or have milk that doesn't go off. Keep all my dishes and chopping boards and things for the kitchen. Just a cardboard box, but it fits perfectly in this little crevice. I keep all my books in the bottom. It's like a little library under here, and other bits and pieces, art supplies, and here I keep camping equipment, like a snorkel, tent. I even have a skateboard, which I barely use. Under here I keep all toiletries and other assorted goods and candles, incense. I really like incense. This is my bed and my whole array of cushions that I've collected. It's a little bit excessive, but it's pretty comfy, especially when there's friends chilling with me inside. It's nice to be able to have everyone comfy and cozy together. Around the back here is my kitchen, I guess. This is just the sliding bench that I use to cook on, and underneath is where I keep my dry goods and my stove. So in that box there's things like pasta and rice, and this is my clothes. A box of clothes for the road. It's a bit excessive and I'm always struggling to fit them in this box, but this is what I have.
That's the sound of the train.
It's a bit of a contrast hearing nature sounds and trees with the train.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
It's nice.
Thank you for being with me today and for looking around my home.
That's not a train! I thought it was your train!
It's the people bringing the bins.
It's people bringing bins!
It definitely sounded like a real train, but it's just a train of humans and bins. It's gonna be open, so it's more wide. Plants from all over Australia, cushions from all different places, this blanket from an op shop in Mullumbimby. This has been one of the most practical additions to my van. It's so multi-purpose. It's barely actually used as toilet paper, but more like tissues and rags, and to clean my dishes when I don't want to wash them, wipe up little spills here and there. This is to massage your head, like this. Yeah, it feels really nice and tickly and beautiful. It's a bit random that it just hangs here, but it's been lovely to have. It's the book I'm currently reading. I love reading when I'm by myself in my van. I love learning, and I love absorbing knowledge from different people and opening my mind to different avenues of exploration. It's really helping me integrate the teachings of Vipassana to realize that there is no security in this world, that every moment is changing, and like Goenka says, anicca, the world is filled with insecurity, and to just embrace and accept that is really life-changing. It's really helping me find a sense of peace within myself. Yeah.